Hello, my brothers and sisters. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing amazingly well. In this video, we'll see two things. One, what and all are the changes in the income tax bill which occurred. Second, is only chartered accountants do tax audit? We'll see these two things first. Changes in the income tax bill 2025. Earlier, it was Income Tax Act 1961. Now it is called as per Section 1 Income Tax Act 2025, and this is applicable from 1st April 2026. So the Finance Act, where they told that till 12 lakhs no tax, for salaries till 12 lakh 75,000 no tax, that is applicable from 1st April 2025. But this Income Tax Act 2025 is starting from 1st April. Reason is that is Finance Act, this is Income Tax Act 2025. Yeah, because Nirmala Sitharaman ji told that this is we'll remove lot of things which is irrelevant, which is outdated, and we'll come up with new things which becomes more easier for the taxpayers to understand. So earlier there were 47 chapters, now it is 23 chapters. Earlier there were 298 sections, now it is 536 sections. So you told that it will get removed, it will be much easier. Please try to understand. There are a lot of provisos, there are a lot of sections such as 44AA talking about maintenance of accounts, 44AB audits, 44AD, ADA, AE talking about presumptive taxation. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's in sequence. So that's the reason. Otherwise, if you see 298 section, but actually if you count, it will be around 650 or 700 sections. That's the reason 536 sections. Good. And there were earlier 14 chapters, now it is 14 schedules, now it is 16 schedules. 60,000 officers, sorry, 60,000 hours has been spent by a lot of officers for this new bill. Yeah, almost the provisions are the same. That is the actuality. Yes, those who have already studied the Income Tax Act 1961, for them this will be easier. The one big problem is everyone has to go for a learn section number. Earlier, what and all section number you have learned, it is not applicable because section number have changed. Lot of provisions are the same. That is the true fact. So this will be a recollection. Actually, this will be a recollection, but with a different section number. Yeah, and so the language is also made easier. And those who are in CA inter, when you study, go to CA final, assessments will be there. You will be studying Income Tax Act 2025. Assessments are made easier. And earlier, which means in Income Tax Act 1961, it's called assessment year and previous year. Now it is called as tax year. You don't need why assessment year. So that means this is the previous year. Why you have to remember? There is only 1 year tax year, that is called as a financial year. Tax year means financial year, April to March. Yes, this is also mentioned in section 3 definition. I thought that new tax regime only will be there, old tax regime will be removed. But in actuality, both old tax regime and new tax regime are there. Yes, and yes, if you see, till 12 lakhs no tax. So till 12 lakhs no tax. So a lot of people will go for new tax regime. Only few people who want to claim lot of deductions will go for old tax regime. Yes, even in the old as well as new, there are 5 heads of income which remains the same. Salary, house property, PGBP, and everything remains the same. I have income from house property, capital gain, income from other sources. Yes, remains the same. Section which has no meaning has got removed, which means so few outdated sections got removed. Charging section earlier was section 4, even that remains the same in the Income Tax Act 2025, that also remains the same, section 4 only. Chapter 2 talking about, now we'll see the chapters. Residential status almost remain the same. Please try to understand. This bill came in the last 2 days. As far as possible, I gave a quick glance, and as much as possible what I have seen is it is the same. There's no change in residential status. Yes, In the upcoming videos, I will be telling you what and all are the changes. So do subscribe to my channel. What and all are changes, everything will be there. And along with it, for CA inter students, what and all I can help you, I will help you out. So do subscribe to my channel. Yes, all the CA students. Chapter 3, income which do not form part of total income. Earlier the section 10 was forming part of this chapter. Now it is in different chapter, by the way. Chapter 4, computation of total income. In this, heads of income. Now is section 13 and 14 is this heads of income. Earlier in salary, section 15 to section 17 was the section number, but in this new tax, it is section 15 to section 19. Earlier in the income from a house property, it was section 22 to section 27. In this, it is section 20 to section 25. Earlier it was section 28 to section 44. Now it is section 26 to section 26 to section 66. Earlier capital gain, it was section 45 to section 55. Now it is section 67 to section 91. Earlier income from other sources, it was section 56 to section 60, section 59. Now it is section 92 to section 95. Yes, these are the section numbers. So yes, everybody has to now remember the section number. Old section numbers you have to forget, and new section number you have to remember. Yes, it will take a little more time, but you can. And everybody's favorite section number called as section 80C. Now it is section 123. Now this is where the most interesting part for every chartered accountant students and for CAs also. A clarification has been given. As per section 2 clause 1, accountant means, which is assigned in section 515 3B. What is it talking about? Accountant means chartered accountant. Chartered accountant, which is defined in Chartered Accountant Act 1949, who is holding a valid certificate of practice. So who is having COP can what? Who a chartered accountant who is having COP, those are called as accountants as per Income Tax Act. And section 63 talking about tax audit. This to be conducted by accountants only. Who are the accountants? Chartered accountants who is having certificate of practice. So those who are CMA and CS students, if you are interested in tax audit, come do CA course. Please, no, but it's okay. We so the institute, the constitution has given few things to few people. Yes, CMAs can do cost audit, CS can do company secretary audit. They can do. CAs are to be done as tax audit. So those who are interested to do tax audit, do come join CA course. Yeah, and CAs are having, we are what? We are a monopoly. CAs are monopoly when it comes to tax audit. So do subscribe to my channel, and what and all are the few, each chapter, what and all are the changes to be made, everything possible. I'll keep on putting some videos. Yes, thank you. Do subscribe.